Hey everybody, Timmy Flyers guy here, and I have an announcement regarding my YouTube series, Classic Flyers Theater with Timmy Flyers guy. And that announcement is there will be a 300 episode of Classic Flyers Theater, and that episode will be coming on July 24th at 5 p.m. It'll be premiering on my YouTube channel as I celebrate 300 episodes of Classic Flyers Theater. What I have planned is a surprise. If you want to find out about what it is, then you're going to have to wait until July 24th at 5 p.m. to see the premiere of the 300th episode of Classic Flyers Theater here on my YouTube channel. And the only place you can watch that is exclusively on the Timmy Flyers Guy YouTube channel. So get ready to celebrate 300 episodes of Classic Flyers Theater on July 24th, on Thursday, July 24th at 5 p.m. That's July 24th at 5 p.m. My 300th episode will be making its premiere exclusively on the Timmy Flyers Guy YouTube channel. Hey everybody, Timmy Flyers Guy here with another vlog. And in this vlog I want to talk about a Netflix show that I watched last year and revisit it again this year. And that show is the Netflix series Tires. This show had me laughing my ass off. This is one of the funniest shows on Netflix. And let me tell you why. This show is basically your workplace comedy. Tires is a show about these people that work at a tire store. And they sell tires. The name of the tire store is Valley Forge Tire. Valley Forge Auto, I think it's called. And the main characters, we have one main character. We have Will, who is a very uptight manager who takes everything a little too seriously. Then we got Shane, the other character who is Will's cousin. Now he's a wisecracking character. He makes a lot of off-color jokes that are very funny. And, he's a funny guy. He is the funniest part of the whole show, really. And you have other side characters as well. You have Cal, who's an employee there. We have Kaylee, who dresses kind of like a guy, but kind of acts like one of the guys. So she's pretty funny as well. Then we got Dave, the manager, who's a very promiscuous fella. And then we were introduced to Will's dad, who you don't seem to really see that much. In season 1, he's always talking to him on the phone. And I gotta tell you, there have been shows, like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That was a very successful show. Then you got another show, The Office. Very successful TV show. And in my opinion, I think that this Netflix show is really going to take off. I think people are going to be excited to watch it. And I want to see this show succeed because, I want to see, the show is set in Westchester, Pennsylvania, kind of a Philly area. So I love to see a show from Philly succeed just like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. In fact, I'd love to see them do a crossover with the Always Sunny gang and the gang from Tires. And that'd be a great episode. A great crossover episode. They need to make it happen.
Yeah.
They should really make it happen. You got great actors and great up-and-coming actors from the show Tires and great actors from the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And let's not forget the all-star acting of Danny DeVito would really complement the crossover of the show Tires. I like this show. I recently watched season 1 again. Then I watched season 2. Season 1 has some funny moments. Season 1 it's a little bit slow for my taste. But once you get into the second or third episode, the show really starts to pick up in pace. And season 1 was funny, but season 2 was even funnier. So many great situations in that show, so many great dramatic situations, and also funny situations as well. Also, the soundtrack to the show is a good soundtrack. The theme song is it's a mellow, chill type of beat, but it's a good theme song. I mean, it's a basic theme song, but it works. It works for the show. It works for the attitude of the show. And it works for the presentation of the TV show as well. Because you have these people that frankly hate their job. They can't stand going to work every day. And this show really shows how tough a job can be and how stressful a job can be. And how boring sometimes a job can be as well. But the hilarity really complements the quality of this show. And if you want to see a funny show on Netflix, I absolutely recommend the show Tires. Yes, there's only 2 seasons out right now, but they're doing really well for the first 2 seasons. I love this show, and I hope it continues. I hope there's more seasons. I hope this show continues. And this is the type of show that you'll be hooked on. Every time you watch one episode, you're going to wonder what will happen next. This show is a roller coaster of hilarity. A roller coaster of humor, drama, and storytelling. If you have not watched the show Tires on Netflix yet, please do. This show is hilarious. It is hilarious, and I absolutely recommend this show. And I truly hope that this show can keep going on and on. I'm serious. I mean, I've seen shows that have lasted a season. Shows like Good Vibes. Shows like Welcome Freshman. I don't know if it was 2 seasons. I do remember Critic was 2 seasons, but shows like Good Vibes didn't really last because a lot of people just weren't into it. I mean, let's be honest. Jersey Shore is absolutely destroying shows on MTV. No show could ever compete with Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore destroyed and absolutely murdered Good Vibes. Which is why Good Vibes is no longer on MTV, in my opinion. So, Tigers, they have a lot of competition and a lot of shows to compete against. Even though Cobra Kai ended, that's going to be a tough show to compete with as well. Let's not forget Ted on Peacock TV. That's going to be hard to compete with. But I do think that the show Tigers is up for the challenge. And I know they can compete. They can compete. The show's hilarious. They can compete. The show has great potential to be a hit show on Netflix. And I'm telling you, guys, if you like workplace comedies, like The Office, shows like Brickleberry, well, that's a comedy animated workplace comedy, but you like that. If you like shows like Parks and Recreation, The Office, shows like, if you're a fan of the movie Clerks, that's a workplace comedy. And I really think that this show is kind of similar to the movie Clerks a little bit. Like, because you have these people that don't like coming to work every day. And Will, in my opinion, Will is the Dante of that show, as Shane is the Randall of that show, in my opinion. Because Randall was always a wisecracking person. He was always getting Dante into trouble. He was always causing a lot of trouble for Dante. And Shane causes a lot of trouble for Will. It's a great TV show. You have Will as the somewhat straight guy who's tries to keep everything calm. As a character, Shane is a bit of a knucklehead and a bit of a silly goose and a bit of a slacker, but he's hilarious. He makes the show what it is. And you cannot. And Will is great too. He's hilarious too. He has himself in some hilarious situations in this show. All the characters have great, hilarious situations in this show. And I recommend this show. This show is going to be a hit. I hope it is going to be a hit on Netflix. I really do. And I hope people support it. I hope people keep watching it. And I cannot wait for season 3. Hopefully, there will be a season 3. I'm hoping for that. There's a lot of hype behind this show right now, but I just hope that all that hype doesn't get overshadowed by the next season of King of the Hill that comes out on August 4th. But I think they'll do fine. I think Tigers is going to be a great show. I really do. It already is a great show. If you guys did not see Monday Night Raw last week, they showed the stars of the show, Tigers, in the crowd at Monday Night Raw. So the show is getting noticed. It's getting noticed. So let's keep it going. Let's keep those Tigers rolling, and let's keep the show rolling, because Tigers is a great show. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. It's on Netflix. There are 2 seasons. If you have not seen the entire series yet, I suggest you start at season 1, then work your way to season 2. Guys, thank you for joining me, and this has been a positive review so far of the Netflix series, Tigers. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.